Hey guys, I'm Steph, and welcome to my beauty stash. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. Before we begin, make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you never miss one of my video uploads. So I'm so excited to be kicking off 2020 with my first foundation review. And for that, we have the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 45. I picked this up from Sephora. This retails for $45, and in here you get 1.2 fluid ounces. I picked up the shade 1W2 Sand. This foundation says that it's going to provide a medium coverage with a radiant finish, and it does say that it is good for all skin types. Some of the call-out ingredients that this foundation is packed with is chia seed extract, which is going to help nourish our skin. It's also made with probiotic technology to help soothe the skin, and ion charged water, which is supposed to hydrate the skin. So even though I am a normal to oily skin type, I do want to keep that hydration in my skin. Remember guys, hydrated skin equals young, glowy, youthful looking skin, and I'm 37 years old. I definitely want to stay looking young for as long as I can. Now, I want to read you some direct specifics on this foundation before we jump into the application portion. The new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation was clinically tested and showed that it soothed visible redness and irritation, protected against pollution with antioxidants, and hydrated the skin instantly all day. It also showed that it evened out skin tone and covered redness, dark spots, and imperfections. This foundation provides a natural, breathable, buildable, medium to full coverage with 12-hour wear. On the Sephora website, it shows that there are 20 different shades in this foundation to choose from. So we are going to give this new Estee Lauder a good 12-hour wear test today. It does say that it's supposed to last for 12 hours, so we shall see. Now let's jump in to the application portion of today's video. So the primer I'll be going in with today is one that is new to my stash, and this is the new GlamGlow SUPERMATTIFY 6 Acid Clarifying Primer. I actually just uploaded a video comparing this to the new e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer that was released, so make sure you guys check that out so you can see which one won that battle. Was it the drugstore or was it the high end? But I enjoyed using this in that video, so I want to give it another chance today. That's what it looks like in case you're unfamiliar with it. And you do get a little spatula, so I'm going to scoop some out. I'm going to go in with that much, and let me just start pressing this into my skin. What I like to do whenever I'm going to be testing out a more hydrating foundation, even one that has like a luminosity, a dewiness to it, I usually like to use a more mattifying primer just because I am oily in my T-zone, especially like right here on my nose. That is my problem area. That way I don't get too luminous throughout the day. Alright, so let's dive in to the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup with Broad Spectrum SPF 45. That's a mouthful. Now, the packaging is a pump style. This packaging kind of reminds me of the IT Cosmetics CC cream, so it's along that same lines. I always like when foundations include a pump. Now, I was trying this on the back of my hand the other day, just, you know, for shade comparison and whatnot. It is a pretty runny formula. So I'm going to go in and try it first with a brush, and I'm going to see how that goes, and if I need to go in with a beauty sponge, and I have my beauty blender right here. It does have a slight fragrance to it. Seems to be going on really well with this brush. I'm using the IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. The coverage seems to be pretty good. definitely a medium coverage, and I'm gonna build it up a little bit on my cheek area. So I think we're gonna get a nice full coverage out of this, and it feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel greasy. You can see that my skin does have a nice soft luminosity to it, and I really like that. I told you guys before, I'm probably the only person with normal to oily skin that wants their skin to have a glow. If you're like that, if you're like me, leave me a comment down below. That way I know I'm not alone in that. I just feel like glowing skin equals healthy skin equals youthful skin, and that's what I want. Alright, so this is just with the one application. I'm gonna go back in a little bit with, do like that much. You can see it's a really, really watery consistency. And I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna kind of pat over the areas that I want more coverage. Alright, so what do you guys think of the finish? What about the coverage? It's definitely a medium to full, okay? You can build it. It built up really nicely, but I think it did a great job of evening out my skin tone. I am dewy, I am luminous, but I'm gonna apply some setting powder and stuff, and that will definitely take that luminosity down a few notches. I like it. I think the color was slightly darker than my skin tone, which I like. I don't mind. I usually like to go slightly darker than my regular skin tone with my foundations. And I really like the fact that this one has SPF 45. So that's really awesome. Let me go ahead and add some concealer and setting powder, and then we'll take care of the check-in time. So this is the finished look with concealer and powder. I'm actually trying a new concealer today. I'm trying the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Satin Concealer, so I'm really excited for that. You guys will probably see the review for this concealer go up first, and then the following day will be this foundation review on the Estee Lauder foundation, so be on the lookout for that. But I think all of the products have meshed really well together. They're playing nicely with each other, and we're gonna say that the start time is 10:46 for this foundation. I'm gonna give it a good 12-hour wear test today. So I will be back to check in with you guys a little bit later. Stay safe, have fun, and I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it's now been 4 hours that I've had on the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation, and I am liking the way it looks on my skin. I don't feel like I have any excess oil going on. I think everything is progressing very nicely. It feels really nice and comfortable on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey or greasy or anything like that, and I think it looks really nice, really pretty. I did notice about an hour after applying, I got a little bit of settling like right in here, and for some reason this is the side I always notice it on first, but it's not too bad. It's actually a really pretty foundation. I like the shade match for me. Again, I'm in shade 1W2 Sand, and so far this is holding up really well, but it does still have quite a bit more time to go. So if you'll remember from the intro, this does say it lasts for a good 12 hours, and that is exactly what we're doing today. We're doing a 12-hour wear test with it. So I will be back a little bit later in the day to give you guys another update, and we'll see how this new Estee Lauder is performing on my normal to oily skin. Catch you guys later. Alright guys, so this is the 8-hour check-in with the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 45. That is such a long name for a foundation. But look at my skin, guys. I'm really happy with the way my foundation looks on top of my skin. For being a hydrating foundation, this is not making me oily at all. I think everything looks pretty much intact. Everything looks really nice, really smooth. If I'm gonna nitpick at it, I guess like right in here just a little bit, like a tiny bit, my oils are starting to come through, but it's been 8 hours. That is not bad at all. And I just had dinner, so I've already eaten 2 meals today. And of course, you know, I drink water throughout the day. It's kind of breaking up a little bit in here, but nothing bad. So right now, I'm really happy with this new Estee Lauder foundation. And for $45, it better look good for the whole 12 hours. So I'll be back in 4 more hours. I'll give you guys my 12-hour check-in and my final thoughts on this new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it's now been 12 hours that I've been wearing this new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation, and look at my skin, guys. I am not overly oily. Everything still looks pretty much intact. It looks smooth. It looks really, really nice, guys, for being 12 hours and for this being a hydrating foundation on my normal to oily skin. I think this did an amazing job. I love the finish of it. I love the coverage that it gave. I even think my shade that I picked here, 1W2 Sand, was a really great shade match for me. I am just really loving everything about this foundation. The only place where it's kind of starting to break up, guys, is just like right here around my mouth, especially like right here under my nose. But that is, I've said this before, that's usually the first place where foundation starts to break down on me. I really love this foundation. I would definitely recommend this foundation if you're more on the normal to dry skin types. But if you're normal to oily like me, and when I say oily, I mean just mainly in the T-zone, I think you're going to like this foundation as well. If you are more on the full-on oily side, you could try this out. I would recommend probably picking up a sample first, maybe from Sephora or from wherever they sell Estee Lauder, and just try it out. Definitely wear it with a mattifying primer the way I did today, and of course your favorite setting powder. Make sure to set those areas on your face where you get especially oily throughout the day, and I think that this is going to work wonders for you. I am really happy with it. I'm really glad I purchased it. I was on the fence with it. I kept seeing it online on Sephora and I was like, should I get it? Should I try it? Should I review it? What should I do? And then finally, when I decided to order the GlamGlow mattifying primer, which is what I'm wearing with it today, I said, you know what? I'm going to try this and review it on my channel for you guys, and I'm so happy I did. I have rarely ever been disappointed with Estee Lauder foundations, and this one, guys, didn't disappoint. I love it. It's getting a thumbs up from me. So what do you guys think? Is this something that you are going to purchase? Sound off in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this foundation wear test and review. You guys have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink your water, and get this new foundation. And I will see you guys really soon. Bye.